How's it going, Film and TV fans? Welcome back to another review here on the Film Nerd Reviews channel. Today we are looking at the 2017 movie that was produced by and starring Tom Cruise, which is called American Made, based on the true story. Keep that in mind, based on the true story of an American flight attendant or pilot who no, it's not Top Gun. Yet, but yeah, based on a pilot who became a drug smuggler. Yeah, a very interesting Top Gun sequel. I will admit, it didn't expect it to go the way. No, I'm joking. It's got nothing to do with Top Gun. It just happens to be another fighter pilot or pilot-based movie that Tom Cruise has starred in. Yeah. Came out in 2017. It's based off of the real life TWA pilot Barry Seal, and in some of the territories, the movie is called, I think it's Barry Seal American Traffic in some territories. So yeah, there's that. This is just a weird ass movie that I really love. I think it's a fun movie. I think it's genuinely got a very good story. Now, it's important to note that a lot of this movie's story isn't real. It is not true at all. It's just made up to make the movie more cinematic, more based, more again, basically it's more cinematic, and that's what I love the most about it. Yeah, it's a fun tale it's a movie that's told very well. I think Tom Cruise's performance is pretty cool. The soundtrack's quite fun as well in places, but I will have to admit, I think it does not feel like your conventional movie, which is what I really appreciate the most about American Made as a film. It's a film actually that has an interesting story of how it became this today's review. And that story is that I happen to be, what was it? I think I was in class looking at, that was it, I was in class doing this tier maker thing, which is basically just where you can do tier lists. This website where you can do tier lists based on practically anything. And we were doing film and TV ones because we were filming TV course, was what we were told to do that day. And I come across a Tom Cruise one. So, I did the Tom Cruise one, and American Made, naturally, was a movie that appeared, and I was like, God, I haven't seen that movie in ages. And that day I went down to my local video store, I don't exist anymore, but you know, and I bought the Blu-ray. I remember watching it a few years back here at home. Now I have American Made on Blu-ray. It's a little movie. Definitely feels very much like a movie that may have been quickly forgotten, but I do very much like the movie. I think it has a great story, a great cast. It's a very smaller movie than I really wish Tom Cruise did smaller movies like this again, because it's a fucking great movie. It's a fucking great movie with a great score by Christopher Beck here as well, which I really love. But overall, I think it's a movie that could lend itself to being maybe a bit more realistic, but also I respect it being a bit more cinematic in that regard, and I think that pushes the movie to be, well, as fun as it is. And I think it just gets, as it goes on, it probably just gets crazier and crazier to the point where you genuinely have, you know, it's so batshit insane that you basically lose. And that's what I rate the most. And for me, I think that makes this movie it's very fun. I would say that it certainly is. Tom Cruise is a very different movie to what I find a lot of people used to seeing Tom Cruise make these days, because it feels very unapologetic. It feels like it's getting to its point and doing it properly, and that I can genuinely respect quite a lot. I can respect that loads, to be honest. Yeah, it's a movie. I mean, it is a movie. Yeah, it's a film, and I think, like I said, it very much relies on your enjoyment of seeing planes flying quite a fucking lot, because that's what happens a lot in this movie. A lot of planes do a lot of flying. Yeah. It's hard to say anything else happens because, well, nothing else does happen. It's that kind of movie, you know? It's a great movie. I enjoyed coming back to it after what had been a little while. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I enjoyed coming back to it, and it actually made me enjoy the movie more, having not seen it in a few years. I didn't see it when it came out in cinemas, unfortunately, but I did watching it. I think it was on TV a few years back, yeah, I very much like this movie, and I think it stands as a genuine great example of why Tom Cruise should do smaller movies like this in the future and stop doing big fuck off sequels. Well, I don't say stop doing them, but I think I'd like to see him do a movie like this again. He hasn't done one again pretty much since this movie. It's been big blockbuster things like, Top Gun Maverick and the Mission Impossible sequels, and and then there's this in between all of that, and I rate that. I truly do rate that. Yeah, this has been my review of American Made. Next week we'll be starting back on the Marvel stuff, so next week there won't be each day reviews. It will probably just be Loki and then Black Widow, so look forward to that. So I want to hopefully have Loki done by Thursday, and then you'll get Black Widow on Saturday, just to make it even Stevens, So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye for now. Again, with the music, we've got some new stuff coming out. I can't wait. Again, I have said this before, but I'm taking a bit of a break from music in June 2023. I know it's a while off, but it's a while off, but I've already got that final album coming out on June 1st, 2023. It's already done and it's ready to go. So, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye for